Hi everyone, and welcome back to another how-to video. Today is blueberry muffins. Now, first thing first, we're going to make a blueberry compote, and that's only so that it can just have like a bit of a gooey centre. So hopefully this should work. So you take 225 grams of blueberries, and they go into a pan. Put that on the heat. You then want about 100 grams of sugar. And I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Right. What we want to do is bring that nicely to heat now, so it all caramelizes, and then we can puree it all down and make this nice sticky blueberry compote. Now the reason why I'm doing it first is because we want it to cool a little bit when we put it into the centre of our muffins. Because if you put it in too hot, then it will just destroy the cake mix from the inside. So cook this out for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we can puree it down and move on to the next bit. Right, so it's been about 4 minutes and I've constantly stirred it, so I believe that is ready. We'll take that off the heat. And just in case you can't see, they've started to puree down a little bit already where it's just cooked. So all we're going to do is take that to one side. We'll then just use a potato masher, it's fine, and just smash it down a little bit more. And then what we want to do next is get it into a cold, clean dish. Just to help cool it down, because we're going to need it in a little while. Don't put it in the fridge straight away, because obviously you will screw your fridge temperatures, but just keep it somewhere where it can cool down naturally. And then just pour that into a bowl. Put that to one side, and then that's it. So that's the compote. We can leave that to one side now, and we can get on with the cake. Right, so with the cake mix itself, we're going to need 100 grams of butter. And 100 grams of sugar. Now you want to mix that together. You want to cream that together for a couple of minutes, and then we can add the egg and the flour. So it's been a couple of minutes, so it's time to add 1 egg. Together. And then when that's mixed in together, we can add the flour. Again, that's 100 grams of self-raising flour. Don't worry if it all sticks to your paddle, just scoop it back into the bowl. Scoop around the sides. Once the flour is mixed in with the butter, sugar and egg mix, we can then add 150 grams of blueberries. Mix that all together nicely. Once this is mixed together for a couple of minutes, then it's ready to go. So all we do now is just make sure that we get all the cake mix off of any instruments we used. And scrape around the side of the bowls. And then we can start fill in our cupcake cases. Right, so first tablespoon and just put a bob in the bottom. Fill that for all your cupcake cases. You want it so that it's about halfway, so if one spoon doesn't quite cover it, then just go back and get yourself some more. You're going to cover them all exactly like that, pretty much to the halfway point. Right, that's that. Now you want to take your blueberry compote mix. Now, assuming that it is nice and chilled, so again, like I said, don't want to put in more, and then just, again, about a large teaspoon, and just try and put that right in the centre. Don't panic too much if it does spill down the side, because the cake will cook around it. And what you want to try and do is, if there are any berries that haven't quite squished down into the sauce, try and get those as well. Try and get a nice berry centre. Right, and then just finish it off with another spoon of cake mix on the top. And you want to just cover over the rest of that now, so it completely fills the case. And then these are ready to go in the oven. Now you want to preheat your oven to about 160 on electric, and get these on the middle shelf, and again about 15 to sort of 18 minutes, but do keep an eye on them, because like with all cakes and stuff, they can go from, oh they look okay, to, oh dear, they're overcooked in literally seconds, and ain't nobody got time for that. Right, scrape those bits around, and then that is that. Right, so let's get these in the oven, and we'll come back to these when they're cooked. Right, so it's been about 18 minutes, so let's check to see if they're cooked. Now, they are looking pretty cooked to me, but got to test them. Best way to test them is to take a cake tester or a thin sharp knife and just stick it straight in the middle. Now, probe a couple of them if you're doing cupcakes, and if it comes out clean, they're pretty much ready to go. So yeah, that is it. Now that is your blueberry muffins ready to be done. Now I would normally end the video there, but I'm not quite finished with them yet. We're going to do a little something funky with them. So once they cool down, we'll come back and I'll show you what the next step is. Right, so one final part just to make these even better is we're going to put a little topping on them. Now you want to make sure they're cool. So I've left these for about 15 minutes. So then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of cream on top, and then we're going to put some more of the blueberry compote that we had left over. So best way to do that is get some boiling water in a cup or a small jug, a little teaspoon, and then just basically roll your hot spoon till you get like a small scoop. Place that gently on top, and the hot water will help it not stick to the spoon. And then we just again take a small bit of that blueberry compote and then just gently over the top. Now, it may run a little bit down the side, but that's all perfect. And there we have it, a blueberry muffin. And that's now finally the end of the video. So thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.